That's right. So you talk about another man's business, trying to point him out to be some kind of faulty brother, but you ain't never taught a lesson in class. You ain't never started off at camp. You got to be thinking about stuff like that. Go ahead.
Whether it be to friend or foe, talk not of other man's lives, and if thou canst without offense reveal them not.
Without offense. Now, if it's something that's really poignant and important, then yeah, you got to bring that to the forefront. You got to take that to the leadership and leave it alone. When you take it to the leadership, exclude yourself from the situation unless you're of the leadership, and let that go. Don't go back and tell everybody else. Man, let me tell you what this brother did. When he called you, he on the phone crying, like I said, and the whole time you thinking about, I can't wait to tell Kadar. That's some bullshit.
It ought not be.
Go ahead.
For he heard and observed thee, and when time cometh, he will hate thee.
Mm-hmm. And you can't do nothing about it.
Damn.
Because you bullshit.
I got a precept behind you.
You can't do nothing about it. Man on the phone crying, telling you about something that might have happened in his household. No sinning involved. He didn't go off according to the scriptures. But here you on the phone with a 5-way call telling all the man business. So of course when it comes out, he gonna hate your ass.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. Brother can't confide in you.
God.
We at war together. I can't confide in you. I can't tell you something that's going on with my life.
Right.
Go ahead.
If thou hast heard a word, let it die with thee, and be bold. It will not burst thee.
That's right.
And be bold, it will not burst thee.
Talk with the brother. Counsel with the brother. Leave it alone. Show love to the brother. Have mercy on him. Let him know, hey, brother, we're going to go through these scriptures. We're going to talk about it. And that's it.
Yep.
That's it. If that shit start bubbling up in your mind, just tell them demons, shit, look at me. I had sex with another man's wife at a point in time. That's a sin unto death. This brother just, slapped his kid upside the head. So who am I?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A fool travaileth with a word, as a woman in labor of a child.
On the phone calling this brother. Hang up, because he didn't want to hear it. He called the next brother.
Wrestling with the word. It says a fool travaileth with the word.
Yeah.
You struggling with the word, and because you want to tell somebody else's business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a woman.
Like a female with. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, that was a dope verse right there. You know what I'm saying? But like it says, a fool travaileth with the word, as a woman in labor of a child. So a woman that's in labor of a child is ready to push that baby out once that baby out. So you got somebody that's travailing with the word, that's
To run it down,
speaking.
Right.
Man,
To
I gotta tell somebody.
If I may say this, just like a woman with child, it starts off small embryo, and it keeps growing. That's what the brother did.
Yeah.
He told this brother, and then he went and told this brother, so now they all three talking about it.
Man, yeah.
And they talking about it while they holding posts. So this brother over here heard it. That's just, the belly just getting bigger, bigger, and bigger.
Bring a precept out.
Come on, go ahead, Al.
This is James chapter 3.
Make sure you speak up, too.
This is James chapter 3, verse 5. Even so the tongue is a little member, and boasts great things. Behold how great a matter a little fire kindleth.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was the tongue that started the ICBM missile. It started with some niggas in there talking about it,
Yeah.
this whole motherfucker.
Bro, I mean, just think, if you got children, it all started with a hi to a chick.
Yeah.
Now a whole motherfucker didn't climb out.
Now you got LeBron James dunking on
the tongue is it, man.
Nigga shooting threes.
That shit crazy, bro.
Man, dog, if I may, and I ain't gonna. When you're in a position that you're a leader, in the camp, man, that's a tough thing to discern, man. Gossiping and reporting, bro. And you gonna take a couple of L's trying to figure that out, man. But once you understand, okay, you have to understand there's a distinct difference between, okay, I'm reporting and now, I'm just blatantly gossiping. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw that in there too. You know, beware of that. You know.
Yeah, because you can't just be quiet. That's not what we're saying. You see some fuck shit, you gotta report that.
You gotta say something.
You gotta say something. So we're not saying just don't say nothing, because that'll get you killed too.
That'll get you whacked.
Okay, you gotta be. It's the spirit of it, just like the brother Yakazak said. It's not black and white. You gotta follow the spirit. But if you dealing and you studying, you reading, and you into this thing, like Sakari is saying, you'll be able to discern both sides of the coin. You know.
And that's what a spiritual man is. That's what a spiritual man is tasked with. You know what I'm saying? Like if you that account to where what Solomon said, cut the baby in half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, shit, cut the motherfucking half then. What you want me to do? And by him taking that route,
Right.
the lady ended up getting her baby back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some shady ass shit to steal a motherfucking baby.
Right.
But that situation had to be judged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stepping on her brother's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the offense may be. So sometimes it takes something extreme to judge the situation.
That's right.
Cut a baby in half.
It's real.
Hey, if I could say something, that's why the scriptures talk about the weightier matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faith, because those things have to be guided by the Spirit. It ain't gonna be no black and white. It's all case by case.
Yep.
Because you got certain situations or certain iniquity or acts committed, and it could be a different judgment, you know, based on a different person. King David committed adultery. We all know that the law says that the punishment for adultery is death. Was King David put to death for that?
No.
So that's what we going into, man. Like with the brother saying, balancing when it's time to report, and when you just being a busybody demon, man. You know, and you know it because Jake, a lot of times it turns into being a busybody because you're trying to justify yourself and make another brother look bad. You know, instead of being spiritual and being in order and looking out for his well-being by reporting. You know.
That's right. As a brother reports those things, if it's the Lord's will, those things will get worked out. If you being a busybody and you took it to a leader of the camp will tell you, no, this don't need to be talked about. So you just have to follow the order the way the Most High set it up for us. You was gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna add to what he was saying, because when you being righteous, when you spiritual, your end result should be peace. But when you seeking to like make a person look stupid or make them look crazy, you go around to other different people instead of going to that person. And I got a precept to back that up. This is Psalms 34:13. It says, "Keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking guile. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it." The whole thing, like if you have a problem with somebody, the ending solution should be peace. It shouldn't be trying to make another brother look stupid.
That's right, brother.
Hey, that's a beautiful point, because the brother Yashimama says that all the time. That stuck with me. He says, man, when we go into a situation, you should have the spirit and the mindset, man, to get over the shit. Not just to try to make a brother feel bad or just to try to put the spotlight on a brother. Like, man, we knew he was wicked and trying to get him up out of there. Because then if you got that spirit, shit gonna get flipped around and then he gonna be on you. So you always have the mindset of going into a situation to get a peaceful result, like the brother just said, you know.
And Jacob had that spirit in every level of his life, be at home arguing with his bitch, arguing with his boss at work, trying to justify his case instead of trying to have a solution of some type of peace.
That's right.
And
That's why the scriptures say, you know, we're not seeking after a corruptible crown. You know what I'm saying? And that's really ultimately, if you got that mindset, that's what you really want. You know, you want to be uplifted and glorified, like the brother just said. Like, oh yeah, I knew that brother was wicked. You know, and for brothers like, yeah, man, good job. You know, that's not what it's about.
But you'll never see Jake say some shit like, well, not some shit like, but like, yeah, man, you know, we had a situation, man. I talked to that brother, man. I just knew that brother was righteous, bro. I knew he wouldn't do that to me.
Right.
Jake don't never say shit like that.
Right.
I knew that brother wasn't wicked, bro. I'm telling you, bro, the Spirit was telling me that brother was righteous. That's why I went ahead and hashed it out.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't never hear that.
And if you knew he was so wicked, why is he in the camp in the first place?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the Lord's army, man. The men around you ain't put here. You didn't put them here.
Right.
The Lord put them here.
That's right.
And you have to look at each brother that's in this truth, that this could be a potential part of the elect.
Right.
And if you do take that approach and you think like that and you come out to be wrong, it was the Most High's will to boot that brother out. It ain't up to us.
That's right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna have that.
Because you could, just like I said, man, I knew that brother was righteous, man. I knew that brother wasn't doing nothing to me. And next thing you know, he out of there. You know you was wrong, and then that's gonna boost your judgment skills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you right about a judgment, it boosts your faith up. But when you wrong about a judgment, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that lets you know you ain't got it.
Balance.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so many ways that this truth balance out, that it balances itself out, man. You just gotta sit back and hope that you being dealt with enough to see it when it's time to see it.
Right.
Cause like Ariella say, that hindsight is 20/20 shit. Nah, man, you gotta see that shit before it happened, bro.
Especially in these times.
You know what I'm saying?
Too close, man.
We gotta break down and examine the situation and all that when you should have been on point in the first fucking place.
Man.
I got a precept real quick.
Come.
This is Sirach chapter 20. I started verse 1. There is a reproof that is not common. Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise. It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. And he that
Get
can...
it over with, man. Rip the Band-Aid off. Rip the Band-Aid off, man. You know what I'm saying? If the like Nashar said, if the whole point of the council is to come to a peaceful solution, that's the whole point, right?
Right.
You trying to prove to the Heavenly Father that when you read Matthew 18 that it stuck.
That's right.
So here's the situation right in your face. You know what I'm saying? This is your opportunity to prove that you learned what that scripture did and that it's in you and that you can judge.
Yep.
You read it, you learn it, you digest it, you discern it. Then when it comes to your chance to put that on display, Matthew 18 will never fail.
That's what you call knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Perfect.
You can read it all day. You can read it just because you read it don't mean you understand it.
Yeah.
Jake be talking about, man, we go over the same subjects and we go over the same topics. That means you ain't got a chance if it bother you. If it bothers, man, because I'm going to tell you like this. If you hear the same lesson 10 times and you still don't get it, you can't get mad when that lesson come out in real life form.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we learn it. The scriptures say Romans 15:4, right?
Mm-hmm.
The things that we reading is for our learning. Everything that our forefathers went through is something that you could potentially go through. You know what I'm saying? And then when that situation arises, if you don't revert back to the scriptures, you're going to go off.
Man.
That shit never fail. Never fail. But when you handle it according to what the scriptures say, it's peace and harmony, man. Now we didn't have to cancel out the way it's time to eat chicken and drink wine. Somebody holding something?
I have some more left.
Oh, yeah, right.
It says, and I'll continue in verse 2. It says, and he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt. How good is it when thou art reproved to show repentance?
How good? That's what I'm saying. Somebody still got 2 Corinthians 7, right?
I didn't get it.
You know what I'm saying? Read that again.
How good is it when thou art reproved?
How good is it when thou art reproved? Because every time I said, bro, there's so many different laws that we break either knowingly or unknowingly that's punishable by death. So how good is it for a brother to come tell you, hey man, you can get killed for that? You know what I'm saying? Then he go show it to you in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's what the scriptures is for, man. It ain't to just cut people, man.
Right.
Damn, man. If a brother show you where you going out in the scriptures, you sure gotta shut the fuck up.
Man.
Right.
Cause he got that understanding. You obviously didn't know. If I got to get on you, you obviously didn't know. And if I don't say nothing, blood on my hands. Hey, bro, hold it. Whoa, you can't do that. No. Deuteronomy such and no. See? See? It's written. Can't do that.
Sorry, sir.
That's the whole point of, that's what you learn in the scriptures for.
Huh.
To apply them to your life. You know what I'm saying? You got a precept list all the way down the stairs for lessons that you got. You know what I'm saying? Lessons you got. I'm gonna go into this on the highway and the byway. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then as soon as it comes time for you to apply any of it, you boo boo on yourself on stage.
Fumble.
You know what I'm saying? Leon Lit. You done cooked all this lamb. You done bragged on the seasoning. And boy, y'all can't wait. And as soon as you time to present it, you drop the whole fucking tray on the ground. Nobody get no lamb. Cause your fucking shoe wasn't tied. Go ahead.
Come on, brother.
You want that Corinthians?
Yeah. Let's go into that. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're in a position to rebuke or reprove a brother, you know what I'm saying? Whether you from the top or to the bottom, the truth is the truth.
Okay.
A brother shouldn't have to repent for cursing your ass out when you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Can I get this precept real quick, bro?
Yeah.
This is Sirach 18 and 27. It says, a wise man will fear in everything. And
That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. A wise man will fear in everything. Everything. That fear of the Most High always applies, man. No matter what the situation.
Scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the first step of acceptance of Him.
You know what I'm saying?
And in the day of sinning, he will be aware of offense. But a fool will not observe time.
A fool ain't gonna deserve time, man. A fool just gonna run his mouth all the time, man.
Right.
That shit'll get your ass killed.
Right.
Oh, so you can start at
8.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 8. For I thought I made you sorry with a letter.
For
Matter of
Noah,
fact, go up. Yeah, start at 3.